Wanted to share a quick video on setting up and working with your store. So, when you first come to the store icon, when you're in your manage area, if you don't see a screen that looks similar to this and it just says connect to Stripe, you might need to connect your Stripe account because you got to have that set up before you can take transactions. So, that's up in your settings. You can come down here to your Stripe account. It'll say like add account. You just click that button, or you can click the button directly from the store and connect it. Once you do, you'll come back and you'll have at least these sections, even though they might not be full. You'll be able to see a little bit of everything. So the first thing I always like to do is set up all the categories. So the categories, like your equipment, drinks, clothing, think of things like that, not necessarily named items. Think of groupings of things, and you can come and edit these categories and change them and however you want later on. But typically, most gyms are going to have something like equipment, drinks, clothing, or swag, or something like that. Then over here are the options. In the options area, think of options like if you have products that are complicated. So maybe there's a product that has an inner color, an outer color, and a size. Or if there was a product that was just size and color. You can create these options by just creating a new option, and you can just call it color if you want it, as a matter of fact, right? And you hit save, and it creates it. But then once you've done that, you can add individual options. So like if you look here for inner color, I've got black, red, white. Great. Now, if I wanted to add another one, I could add brown and hit save. So now I got 4 options here. You see size, I've got a bunch of color or a bunch of sizes. So I'm not using like small, medium, large. I'm using like shoe sizes. Again, you could make it whatever you want, call it whatever you want. But what you're going to see here is when you have all these options, it makes creating your product options a much easier. And I'll show you that in a second. Then we have discount codes. These are globally applied. So if you want to give people free stuff or give coaches a 20% off or something like that, you would create this and just let them know it. And that's how they can discount on any of the products there. Now, adding a product, it's pretty simple. Basically, the first thing you do is click add product, and then you're going to go up here to images. Now, you can add as many images as you want. The best is like a square image. So like 600 by 600 is a suggested size, but square is going to be your best. But maybe add 1, 2, 3 images, but those are swipeable. You can look at all of them in the store. You're going to put your name in here. Let's just call this energy drink. You'd put in your description. You maybe switch category. It's going to be drinks. Great. Active. This just means that it shows up in the store. Hold transactions. If you want to like hover this, it tells you more. But basically, it takes the transactions from this product and doesn't charge the customer until their account renews. So that's something you can choose to turn on or turn off. Allow member purchase just means if it's set to no, it means only coaches can sell it in the app and on the web. Otherwise, everyone can just purchase it right from their own app. Showing competitions is if maybe you have a competition specific product that you want to show, then it will show a store link if you create competitions, if you're using those. Offer delivery, yes or no. Sales tax, yes or no, depending on if you use sales tax. Deliver worldwide or just delivery only to certain countries. Now, those are all the settings. Now, when you're coming down here to actually create the product, let's imagine we're going to do something like an O2 product. Actually, that's probably not a good one. Let's do like a shoe because then I can see how these things. So if I'm going to create a shoe, I know I'm going to have options. So I'm going to have inner color, and I could just choose like red or black. But really, if I want to choose all my options. So I have like inner colors, red, black, and white. Maybe the second option is going to be my outer color, and then the third option is going to be my size. Now, if you would imagine trying to create these all yourself, you'd have to go to like red, inner color, white, outer color, size 8, red, inner color. So you would just be here forever, right? So instead, you create these all and you go to options and combine options. And you can see every single option that was in there was created. Now, this is a pretty crazy scenario, and there's a lot in here. You probably wouldn't ever have this many, but it gives you an idea of how quickly it can create those for you. The other option then is if you don't want to go this route or you don't use any of the custom options on the side here, you can just go here and say add custom. Now, when you add custom, here it's going to put it on the very bottom, but you can see here, basically you have this product option. You can call it whatever you want. My custom option. So if you're doing things like maybe you're doing drinks and you're going to do like flavors. So it could be like orange or maybe you're doing colors of something, it's like black or whatever. That's basically what that allows you to do. So you can create your own, so you don't have to worry about having all these different, subgroups of things. Now across here, really simple. This checkbox just means unlimited quantity. So if you check this, you can see it says unlimited. You're not tracking quantity for this product. If you leave available and you put in like 20, then it'll only sell 20 products before it doesn't allow it to be sold anymore. So make sure that if it's something you actually want to track inventory on, like a shirt size or something like that, makes sense. Probably not drinks or smaller things that are hard to track that you have to come back in and constantly replenish. And then your price, you could set your price by individual item, or you could set your price across the board at the very top, uh, like this, and it will set it across there like that. So there's a bunch of different things you can do. You can set quantities, you can default these all the way across, things like that. So that's kind of how you're going to set up your store, set up your products, play with the products. Of course, if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to support@streamfit.com. Other than that, we will see you guys around. Take care.